and slice your sirloin. This is about medium, which is usually pretty accepted, medium to medium well. It's pretty accepted by all guests.
I think you don't have to.
And there we go. There's your entree. So, talk to me about the sorbet. Yummy! The sorbet was actually made by one of my really good friends from Aunt Jean's. I don't know if any of you have been there, Aunt Jean's Gelato. It is also in Shawnee, right down the way from me. I did bring some cards. They studied in New York from this Italian gelato guru. So it actually is an Italian gelato. It is wonderful quality. They can make you any flavor. Their most popular flavor is celebration cake. So you should, if you ever get a chance, go in and try some. They're dog friendly too, just to let you know. When did I first decide? Wow. Well, I know. I have always cooked. I've always been in my mother's way in the kitchen from about the time that I was 5. And she let me be in the kitchen. She taught me how to cook, and not only by sight and by recipe, but by smell and feel and sound and every other sense that you could possibly imagine. Well, I had a wonderful science teacher when I was in high school, and I thought that I wanted to be a doctor. So I went to Texas A&M, pre-med. I was going to be a maxillofacial surgeon. Right. So, the classroom size in high school is just a little bit different than the classroom size in college, let alone Texas A&M, which is ginormous. So I went down there and I had my heart set that I was gonna be a doctor. I was gonna find myself a Texas man and life would be good. No. I did grow up quite a bit while I was down there. I did have some wonderful experiences, but I called my mom just so disappointed in myself. I was like, I don't think this is it. For the first time in my life, I'm like failing a class. I don't understand this, and I also learned that I learn best by doing rather than in lecture. My reading and comprehension skills are not the best. And I didn't know this because I thought in hye school everybody stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning and studied to make their grades. But also I have a little bit of what my mother calls a perfection gene that kind of gets in the way of reality. So I came home, I was devastated. I was going to be the first doctor in the entire family, and I was just going to be awesome. And my parents kind of just snickered, and they're like, all right, well, come home, figure yourself out, and we'll help you. I went to Johnson County for a little bit and did some art classes because I was also very artsy-fartsy, and I liked drama, and I liked all that stuff. But I was sitting in class one day, and my instructor is 26 years old and very emaciated. And he's like, I'm just going to tell you guys, starving artist is totally for real. And I'm thinking to myself, he's 26 and he's starving still? I'm out. I'm done. So after that day in class, I kind of reevaluated evaluated. You know, I can put my liberal thinking aside for food. You know, I think that's pretty good. And I sat down, I really did some soul searching on, okay, is there anything that I missed? What did I miss while I was gone? And I didn't realize this, but I had always cooked. We always had people over to the house. I always was in the kitchen. I mean, everything was celebrated around food. And that's what I missed. So I visited some friends from Texas A&M down in Houston for my birthday. And little did my parents know that I had made an appointment at the Art Institute of Houston. And I called them up. I enrolled myself. I called them up, and I'm like, I'm going to culinary school, and you can't stop me. And all I heard on the other line was a laugh. And what took you so long? So that's kind of what I did. And it was the first time in my life that I was the one who didn't have to study in class. I was the one who was making straight A's. You know, I got it at work. It wasn't a struggle. And it thought crossed my mind several times that I hope that when doctors were in school, they had that. Opposed to the one that I was going through. But that was really the start of it. And I feel very comfortable around food. I know that I will always have something to do with food. I think it is a very important, vital function of our daily life. You know, I am definitely along the same lines of, you know, this food evolution that is going on. I think that it's very important for us to take our food into our own hands and to realize we are eating and to support local people, because we kind of need to know. Did you taste that? It's kind of important to know where your food comes from, and that's why I'm such an advocate of local product. Almost over the flair and you know, the stacking and what do they call it? Gastronomy, the molecular gastronomy. I just don't think we know what to do with that stuff. You know, when it's ingested in our bodies. So you know, food is extremely important to me, and I love it. So I do. You know what? Every once in a while, it feels like art. So I have the surgeon thing covered. I have the art thing covered, and I got the food thing covered. It's perfect. It's perfect. So I'm very fortunate to have opened up the castle, and we do private parties, and we just do fun stuff. You know, there's times when I get to come out of the kitchen, and the best feeling is to look around and see everybody enjoying themselves and having fun, and to know that I had a part in their celebration. You know, that's what it's all about. And you know, it's a small thing. We only hold 120 people or maximum. But you know what? I bet you I can name 120 people that I like. Whereas most places that you have a 500-person event, you don't want to do that. You don't know anybody. You don't care. The food probably is terrible because you cook 500. That's fantastic. So, you know, I chose it because the castle does have history. Like Nancy said, it's 103 years old. And it's really been a springboard for me to work on some other projects. Hopefully I'll have a book out very shortly. You know, we do catering on off-site, and it's just been a really cool thing in my life. What is the book about? The book about food. It kind of walks you through a journey that I went on that involved food. It walks you through also a theory that I have about food and where the luckiest people in the country for where we sit. I actually think there are 5 seasons that we need to pay homage to. We have spring, summer, late summer, fall, winter. And the reason why I put late summer in there is so many times we don't eat correctly during all the seasons, and then late summer rolls around. You know, it's that 2 or 3 weeks where it's just blistering hot. We didn't have that last year. I was kind of disappointed. But where it's just blistering hot, and all you do is sweat. And you know, that's the time it's most important to eat healthy. You know, you shouldn't eat ice cream. You should eat fresh vegetables in order to prepare yourself